Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. You get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news that there's a growing sense that the stellar global economic V recovery may be waning. The US non-farm payrolls report for June is due out on Saturday, and today the precursor ADP employment report came in with a 692,000 rise, which was better than expected. But this June gain actually represents a slowdown from the downwardly revised 886,000 increase in May. Analysts are expecting a non-farm payrolls rise of 700,000, so payrolls are only growing modestly at this time. And the Chicago PMI slipped from its unusually high level in May, but the June level is still very high. However, prices paid at the factory gate surged by their biggest jump in 42 years. And US grain stocks for corn, soy and wheat fell by almost 50% in June from their March levels, a decline that was more than the one expected. When they're released in a few days, world food prices are expected to have risen sharply again. In China, their official PMIs weren't so flash. The official surveys suggest that growth softened in June. A slower improvement in the services sector was mostly to blame. But supply shortages also continued to hold back output in the manufacturing sector. On a more positive note, the surveys point out an abrupt easing in price pressures recently. In Japan, consumer confidence rose in June quite noticeably. That is not quite back to its pre-pandemic level, but close, and it's well above its mid-2019 levels. However, Japanese industrial production was reported for May as well overnight, and that data sagged, falling almost 6% from April when only a 2.4% fall was expected. The May 2021 level is 11% lower than the May 2019 level, a huge decline. And South Korean industrial production also fell in May, compounding an April fall. This is just another set of soft data for them. In Australia, home loan balances grew by their fastest pace in 4 years, largely by topped-up borrowing by owner-occupiers. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 1.45% and down 3 basis points, and the price of gold ended June at $1,769 an ounce, which is up $7 from this time yesterday. For the month, however, gold sank 6.9% after starting at just on $1,900 an ounce. Silver sank 5.8% in the month. And oil prices are up nearly $1 today. In the US, they're now just under $73.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just still over $74.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today at just on 70 US cents, and that's a 4.1% devaluation for the month. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged from yesterday at 93.1 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're a little change too at 58.9 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at 72.6 and a net 2.3% devaluation in a month. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.